Okay, so today I'm going to talk about LM Local by Alexandros Kornevas. It's a lightweight, secure local AI chat window for Visual Studio 2022-26. Um, what I want to do with it is I'm looking for a GitHub Copilot replacement just in case I run out of tokens. With the new pricing structure and the expense going through the roof, it's most likely that I'll suffer that at some stage. Now, I don't use it as an agentic go away and do all the problems and come back. I use it as I'm writing my code so I can understand stuff. This might be useful for setting up something new or debugging a method or something like that. But it won't be useful if you've got you're trying to integrate into existing code and you're doing some complicated stuff like I am. It won't be able to solve it. So, in any case, it's still a useful model. It's still a useful tool, and I've got it running with a llama, and I'm just going to get you into the code. So the way you get it up and running is you install it through extensions, manage extensions, go into browse. That's the program there, local LM. You can disable it and uninstall it. At the time you could see there was no updates. We were just looking at the web page, which you can access from view in browser. How does it perform in reality? Just go into one of your programs like I have here. Go into view, go into other windows, go into LM local chat, and I'll just clear the window, right, so you can see what it's doing. So that's what it looks like. If you want to configure it, you go into tools, open LM local chat, and what will happen, hang on, I'll just close that so you can see it. Tools, open local LM chat. No, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted was options, and that's what it is. It's actually LM local chat. That is local LM chat. So when you go into general, this is where you find it. You see how it's labeled slightly differently. I've configured it to use my local host where I've got a llama running, and if you look down the bottom, that's the confirmation of the settings. I normally don't have it. I just have localhost 11434, and I've configured it to use, which you can edit that by the way. I've used it to configure the largest cloud model I could get, and it's supposed to be one of the most capable. And unlike GitHub Copilot, this model and a llama doesn't charge you by the token. They just, if you use too much, they just restrict you for a little bit and away you go. But then you can switch to a local model. And the other good thing is, after you've set it all up, you can still access the models in here through here. So you can set up local models now. That's really cool. So get rid of the options. Way to use it is like this. You can highlight the function that you, or the method that you want to use, drag and drop to the box. Then you can pick which predefined prompt you want to use. The prompts are adjusted over here, so you can see I've adjusted it by putting 2026, improve, write, review, explain, bug fix, test. We can save all that. As soon as you press, so as soon as I press explain, you'll see it'll go away, and it'll be pretty quick. And because it's the cloud version, you can see it's pumping stuff out pretty quick because I've asked the question before, and it's probably using cache. Now you'll see in the settings, you can use your llama, your local host. That's the base URL. The API key, stream timeout. I did have this connected and enable built-in AI tools. I didn't worry about this. I didn't worry about that. I enabled logging. Haven't seen how I used it. I changed the light theme. So that's how I've used it. That's how it works. I've tried a lot of things, like it has the usual copy boxes for like if you want to copy and paste text in, so you can see it's doing. It is useful. Depends on your model, but you're not going to sit there and, because the context window is quite low, you're not going to sit there and sit there and copy a whole slab every time of when you're working with your code. The other thing is, if you look at the, if I close that, if you look at the context window, you'll see that's where the token usage is, and that just says it's connected to the model. Everything else, it's okay. I gave it about a 3 out of 5 star rating. Not many people use it. It's okay, and I will be reviewing the other plugins to see what can compete against GitHub Copilot Chat, and how much it can use. Overall, look, it's a great little substitute if you're using it to get you out of trouble, to answer a few questions, but you will struggle with it. It's not just a go do this, prompt it, and then go and get an answer. I don't think it can do that well, because it can't read your code like GitHub Copilot can. All right, that concludes my evaluation and demonstration of the program, and we'll remember to subscribe and follow and like, and I'll be posting more videos. And don't forget Immense Start, which is I've been working on. This is the main project and why I'm going down these rabbit holes. All right, bye.